How to choose the right trade partners. I love this video. I'll give you the answer. Don't choose the wrong ones. Not funny? Okay, maybe. I have 11 kids. My dad jokes are getting worse as I get older. So, sorry about the bad joke, but finding the right trade partners is absolutely crucial. What makes a right trade partner? I'll give you the answer. One that's willing to partner. I don't care if they're perfect. I don't care if they have the perfect track record most of the time. I don't care if they need help. I don't care if they graduated college. I don't care about a lot of these things. Let me just clearly explain this. I can work with the most competent, credentialed, award-winning trade partners with the best office and the best track record and want to shoot myself in the calf muscle instead of work with them because it's such a nightmare and they're such prima donna nightmares. I can work with somebody who's new or doesn't have the proven track record that's willing to listen and be my partner and have it be the most beautiful experience on the face of the planet. That's really what it's all about. I did a post the other day. It really did well, actually. I got like 900 likes and things like that, like over 50,000 engagements on LinkedIn. It was really quite nice. And it talked about the difference between a subcontractor and a trade partner. Sub means below. Sub means less than. Subcontractor behavior is I'm going to boss this person around and we're going to have an adversarial relationship. A partner means we're equal. Actually, we're not equal. If you want me to be like really honest, trade partners are above general contractors in performance. And you general contractors better watch it. And I'm a general contractor too. Let me tell you why you better watch it. It's because one of these days, owners are going to get wise to multi-prime and they're going to bypass you and they're going to go directly to the trade partners and figure out how to do it themselves. Or they're going to have an integrator trade partner take over your work for you if you're not playing nice in the sandbox. So it goes both ways. We have to have good partners that have to and also want to work together. That is the key. So if you have a trade that's not willing to meet with you in pre-con, not very collaborative in pre-construction, not very collaborative when it comes to coming up with ideas, and is just really a pain in the butt, they are always going to be like that. You want to work with a trade partner that's good to work with and cares about relationships. Literally, I would pay top dollar for that. So let me go through a quick list here, how to select the right ones. Oh, you know what? I might even skip the list. So you're in YouTube, you're not supposed to look down, but literally here's the list. Reliable history, staffing consistency, cultural alignment, lean mindset, communication discipline, financial health, collaboration, track record. Let me just dive in on number 7. I hear this all the time. Oh, the trade partners, they won't show up. They won't do this. Let me just tell you, that will never happen to me, ever. Why? Because I follow the lean concept of spend more time with your trades and your vendors than you do in your own company. At Toyota, general managers spend 90% of their time with vendors that support Toyota versus at Toyota. I will, with this trade partner, I'm going to go visit their office. I'm going to go visit their job sites. I'm going to go interview their foreman. I'm going to see how they interact with us. I'm going to see if they're willing to interact with us. I'm going to gather promises from them. I am going to see who they are before I ever hire them. And I will never be caught blind with somebody. Oh, I just didn't show up. Oh, I don't want to do it. Oh, I don't have the crews. Oh, I actually don't know how to do a quality job. It's never going to happen. Not having the right trade partner is a symptom of spending too much time behind email, worried about the lowest cost versus spending time with your trades and actually finding the right folks. That's it. And you're probably thinking, I don't have time to do that. Okay, well then deal with the consequences. I don't know what to tell you because that's exactly how it works. And I have seen it done and do it and have done it as a superintendent over and over and over. I've always had great trades because I will not let enemy behavior on my job sites, either from a trade partner or from behaviors from workers or from deliveries. Everyone comes through a queue, and the queue is total participation and relationships. I'm going to put this into a blog post for you. I hope you've loved this. On we go.